Hey you, welcome to or welcome back to Keisha's house, motivation and inspiration. I'm Keisha, and as always, I'm so glad that you stopped by. So today is Monday, May 1st, and last week I shared the phrase, April showers brings May flowers. Well, guess what? It's National May Day, a day that you celebrate by surprising friends and families with a bouquet of flowers or a kind gesture to show that you care. So now you know, May 1st is May Day, and I guess it's true, April showers does bring May flowers. Okay, so last week I thought was a powerful reminder that not everyone has to get what you do and why you do it. Not everyone will applaud, approve, celebrate, support, stay, and encourage you, but the reality is, only you know what brings you joy. You and only you knows what makes you truly happy. So in the end, people don't have to get it. And last week's quote was as follows: regardless of what is happening around you, the only person who has the capacity to bring you endless happiness is you. It's you. You're the key to your happiness. And I think I've said it 1,000 times, so here goes 1,001. Happiness and joy and peace is a choice. Yes, we will feel pain and sadness at times, but our lives are living in seasons. Some seasons are harder and some are easier and some are longer, but every season has an end, and we will have to choose to be broken or to pick up the pieces and start to mend ourselves back together. But let me remind you, we have to put ourselves together. Now, I personally recommend leaning into God to gain the strength that you need, but if you're not ready to know Him, let me throw out this warning. When putting the pieces of our lives together, we can't rely on people, places, and things to be the glue to hold those pieces together. That's dangerous because we are delegating our happiness and our strength to people, places, and things that are unreliable and inconsistent. Remember, regardless of what is happening around you, the only person who has the capacity to bring you endless happiness is you, and you don't have to worry if people get it. So for those watching, you might have noticed that I'm not in my home. I'm in my hotel room on a work trip, and I honestly struggled with if I should go on this trip. And if you've been following along for this season, you know for 3 months I have been prepping and going through a work move while starting a new position. And I knew about this trip a few weeks ago, but it honestly just got here much quicker than I anticipated. And I started to assess my surroundings. My family is settled into our new home, but I honestly just didn't want to leave them. And I'm learning my new role, but I aim for excellence in my work, and I just don't think I'm there yet. So I started to do what I think we all do. I started to flood my mind with worries. Is it too soon to go on a trip? What will I miss if I'm not in the office? Is this trip a waste of time? And on I went. And as I continue reading through the book, Let That Shit Go by Nina Purell and Kate Petru, I stumbled upon this section titled, Put Away Your Crystal Ball. Now, they jammed a lot of goodness in this section, but there was one specific question that they asked the readers that got my full attention. And that question was, how many of your worries actually come true? I have gotten a lot better. There was a long season in my life that I would be bogged down with worries. And when you look at me, you would never know that my mind was spinning with all of these worries, and these worries turned into fear, and that fear turned into anger. But let me give you an example. Have you ever had to go to a meeting or meet up with someone and you started to script the entire conversation? And by the time you got to that meeting or you were in front of that person, you were flooded with emotion and you already knew. You knew what they were thinking and what the outcome was going to be. But living this way is exhausting. You are not a mind reader, and you don't know what that person is thinking. And like the section title reminds us, we are not fortune tellers. And that brings us to the quote of the week. I am an old man, and I have known a great many troubles, but most of them never happened. And that's from Mark Twain. That's the challenge this week, and I know it's easier said than done, but this week, when you find yourself starting to worry, start focusing on facts and let the worries go and stay present in the moment. Remember, you deserve to upgrade yourself, your life, and your future so you can truly live the life that you want to live. Till next time, be safe, and I'll see you soon.